Hi guys, we are down at Jeffrey's, and today is wood splitting day, I guess. They've probably been spending a couple hours. That is probably 12 feet high. That's a 40-foot elevator. This thing has to be explained. This subway put together, I don't know, half a dozen years ago or more. There's our table. Most of the time Jeffrey he splits the big ones down. Most of the time he keeps them pushed up. But if he doesn't get ahead, then we can just raise them up and bring them down. He needs a picaroon. Now he's setting it down there so Jeff can get another one up there. He breaks the big ones down, just sets them on the table. Junk piece, he's reading the wood. And Jeffrey will go over there and grab another big chunk. Let's go up and look at this. Visit Lee. I think I can take this out and walk up to it, yep. So now we're kind of selfieing. I don't think he even sees me here yet. Now you could have a $16,000 conveyor, like a manure spreader, bring it into you, but that didn't cost that much. He doesn't really care about the length either a whole lot, because it just goes into a boiler. And it doesn't slow down when it gets into a split. It's a single stage. Here comes another one. Usually he pushes them down. There you go. Now if he gets an oddball one, he'll just set it on top, or that's what it was planned for. You just set it on top and let it push itself through. Dusty wood. See if he doesn't push those down. He's a pretty good operator. Now if you work it right, he'll break those down to the size that if he's getting ahead of them, then he leaves them bigger. And if he's not getting ahead of them, if you follow that, he regulates how small he cuts them over here to where he is on this splitter. Perfect, nice sizes. probably split it and push him down. He'll split for about 10 hours and have about 15 cords of wood. The wood over here is what he'll use first. That's the leftover from last year. The elevator he got for $1,000 in Facebook. It was up the road. The 4-axle trailer that it's on was given to him. The 4 leveling jacks came off the trash compactors up in my place. The 2 cylinders in the back that raise the log part up, those are off thrown away from a trash truck. The 4-gang, 5-gang hydraulic thing that works the outriggers, I don't know what the other, I think the red lever works the lift up thing. That came off of you can't see it over there. Maybe you can see it way over there, an old, maybe Jacobson reel mower, something like that. That was a discarded item too. The engine is a John Deere 4-cylinder engine that was donated by Pogo. He gave it to us. The tank is just a 50-gallon. The tank is a 50-gallon buy it at Harbor, or not Harbor Freight, TSC tank. And we make a top that goes in the top so it has your 2 lines go into it. Makes a good tank. All the purple steel was free. That's like big stuff. You can see the size of it. It's all solid. The I-beams, I got those I-beams from someplace, and all those round pieces of pipe were all thrown away stuff. I think Jeffrey made the tank, had to buy all the lines. Looks like a few logs have fallen on that. This is the drop leg. It goes up and comes down and self-levels every time. I guess this is probably all the debris they've gotten from splitting all that wood. This doesn't make that much debris. Pushes it over. Pops it in half. That was a wood splitter we made. That's like mine, we made 2 of them. That's about ready to fall. Ain't gonna repose, it's just about got a hold of it. And there's a few that bounce out. I just throw them in a while. I'll probably throw them in. And the wood dries fast here. Got a little bit of a mist to it. Oh man, I can't pick them up. That's a heavy one. Keeps him pushed up. When he doesn't, then he just Runs those old trash truck cylinders up. It probably got almost a face cord laying around here. Oh, it looks like the pile came down a little bit. I don't know how to tell you how high that is. There's the truck over there, but that's kind of ways away. So he doesn't handle any big wood, but we get gigantic wood is what we get. See if I can get up there and gently pushes it down. Maybe not. He's pretty good with that bobcat. You ain't gonna get anybody any better. That's a big chunk of wood. But Lee's strong. How long you been splitting for today? He can't hear nothing. Another one coming in. 6-inch cylinder. How long you been splitting? How long have you been splitting?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. What time is it now?
About 2.5 hours yesterday.
So you got, what, 6 hours in that pile? They got 6 hours in that pile.
We stopped for lunch.
Oh, did you? Oh, minus lunch.
5 minutes.
Minus lunch. I hope he treated you to lunch. That tight SOB. Everybody knows about bark. Yeah, now see that one's, the red one's bringing them to him. That's a big chunk of wood going through there. Doesn't slow down. It's just non-stop. Single stage pump. Made a little kindling. You guys get a little more of a bird's eye view of this thing. Self-lubricating. out of this big stuff there. Now see, he's a little ahead, so he's gonna break it down for it. As long as this handle keeps splitting, they're making wood. See what kind of pressures they get. Didn't even make 1,000. That's a big one. Let's see what it makes. 1,000. Jeffrey's behind. Jeffrey's behind.
Always.
We built that a couple inches away so all the trash, when he raises it, goes down in between there. That's the table design I got, that 2-inch gap. The table's what makes this thing happen. Let me get down off of the perch. Whoa. Don't have to do this, just do it. Gives me something to do. This is the size. See, I can't even keep up with this thing. That's another whole stack of them ready to come through. Another whole stack ready to come through. crooked. Let's see how the pile's doing. Well, it's not getting any taller, but it's getting wider. Considerably since I've been here already. Look at that wood. They got about 6 hours in it, in that pile. Not the part over here, but just this pile. He says about 6 hours minus lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a break, and then do another one on it. We'll go down there in a little bit and watch them. I'm gonna pick that up for them. I'm down here to get the saw blade going, so we'll be back in a little bit. Sometimes your pile gets too high. I think they're going to raise the elevator up. You saw how high it was with the Bobcat next to it. I'm not sure that Lee knows how to do that. Well, okay, still it's running again. Every now and then a piece of wood will go down there and hit the control and turn it off. That must have been what happened. I know that elevator goes higher. Getting to be a big pile of wood. We'll go down and look at Jeffrey, some of the stuff. He's probably whittled away pretty good at it. He'll have this all graded off smooth at the end of the day. You won't ever know that anything was even back here. It'd be smooth as a... I guess this is the real ornery stuff. That goes in a wood splitter over there that he made. Uh-oh, I'm in the way. He is non-stop. Get out of the way because you can't see what's going on behind you. There he's got a big one. Moon dust, a lot of moon dirt. Be back in a bit. Guess what that is, guys? That's this year's bunion saw. It's a 58. It's got a crack in it. We just took all the dentures out of it. The shanks aren't any good either. They're all rounded anyway. The teeth, though, were brand new, so we put them in a box. Somewhere it's got a crack in it. It's on the saw bench. It's right in this area here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got one, but it's got to get sandblasted. Got to get sandblasted. It's too bad. It's a 58. Now, if you want to see it, that was the wrapper that it was in. He's got the race car down here right now. We'll take a look while we're down here. He's got his old red mobile here. That's where we were doing the foundry work when we were doing the foundry work. Look at this pretty blade here. If you guys never seen it, that's a blade. That's my Simon 60-inch. Brand new. Never been on a saw. I took it out and I cosmolined it so it wouldn't rust. So it's been cosmolined. That's a lot of blade. You can't It's leaning down. I don't know if you guys can get an angle of that, but that's big. We'll see how his aircraft carrier is doing in here. Looks pretty good. That's where he turns crankshafts. I guess that's the official crankshaft table. I don't know if anybody had seen it done. He had this thing stripped down to every nut and bolt out of it. Every nut and bolt out of it. Redid everything on it. So that's basically brand new. And it's in a controlled room. See the split unit up there? It's in a condition controlled room. Look at that pretty blade. I got to take that up home one of these days. Might put it on the #1 to saw those big poplar logs. 60-inch blade. I think that's what Temple Hills has. I think Mike McCoy was always running 60s. Anyhow, I got to take I got a pile of old wore out dentures for this blade, and I'll take them up and grind them off like I did the ones last year. That was on a BF blade though. Grind them flat, and then there's the shanks. Those are all get bead blasted, tumbled actually. Somewhere I got a whole box of old teeth. Those are new ones. There's the old ones. I'll just take the whole box. Give him back what's left afterwards. So that's what's going on down there. They finished splitting wood for today. I think they said they got 8 hours in that pile of wood total. And broke for lunch or something like that. I don't know what they got in it. That's a lot of wood for 2 people in 8 hours. He's putting away his toys. Still got a little bit over there, but no, a lot of that was too gnarly. There's no point in sending real gnarly crap through a wood splitter. You're just going to tear it up. Then I got to show you what he's working on up the shop. I'll be back in a minute. Well, he's into the old Dodge trucks. That one he put air suspension on. He got the thing in the back, then he built that aluminum rack for it. But I'll show you how this thing started when he got started. We'll go up to his shop. There's another Dodge over there. There's another Dodge over there. There's another, I guess this is a Dodge. It sure looks like it. Well, you don't have to worry about rusting the floorboards. There ain't no floorboards. I don't know what year this thing is, but that looks like a 318 in there, or 340 or something like that. Kind of looks like a no par. So we'll go up the shop and show you what he's working on. They pull them down. Oh, while we're here, if you've never been down here, here's his boiler, and it heats the house, heats the water, heats this shop. Heats all the... Oh, that door's locked. We're not going in that door. Oh, I told you he would straighten that up. You won't find it'll look like smooth as glass when he's done down there. It'll all be perfectly smoothed out. They get completely tore down, sandblasted. Then he just sent it out for some of this stuff here. I don't know what they call it, seam sealer or body sealer or something like that. I don't know, but he said the guy did a real good job of that. And this is how those Dodges start out. They got this little wheelie frame they made to put them on there and work on them and just roll them in and out. It's got wheel there, caster wheel in the front, and if they need to get it out of here, they just hook it up there and drag it out. Look at that. I can't even imagine doing that. Can't even imagine doing something like that. Then they were making something out. They had some kind of order to weld a bunch of these things together. I don't know what they are. Look at, all welded together, ready to go. Don't know where they're going. Guess they take those pins in them or something. Anyway, down at Jeffrey's today. We'll see you later. I told you this would be perfect down here at the end of the day. Look at that, smooth as glass. That boy is good. It's supposed to be rain the next 5 days. Nah, he didn't smooth this up too good. I guess he knows he's going to tear it up. And if you didn't know, Jeffrey's got a sawmill too. Those chunks there will probably just be big chunks that he breaks down and throws right into the wood splitter, or into the boiler. Jeffrey's got one of these go-round blades. That's my 56 there. He's got one of those. He's got an edger over there that he redid. He's got buttons on here like Mark's got buttons on his, but not as many. He doesn't have any foot pedals either. Yeah, he does have one foot pedal. Anyhow, that's a wrap from down at Jeff's. Do me a favor, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. And stop back for some more. I'll put another, I think I'll split the wood splitting up into 2 videos. So I got something for tomorrow. Because it's supposed to rain. So we'll see ya. His boob cat got inside. See ya.